Season 1 S-Tier Battle. The best breweries across the East Coast. Let's start by evaluating the S-Tier breweries in Season 1. The S-Tier scoring framework prioritizes the beer itself, beer variety, flagship beer, and overall beer quality carry the highest weight, 7 out of 9 total points, ensuring that brewing excellence remains the core evaluation standard. Vibe and food serve as complementary factors, enhancing the overall experience but not outweighing beer quality. Monday Night Brewing earns full points for beer variety, multiple clearly defined style families, each with more than 2 solid offerings. 2 out of 2 for beer variety. 404 Lager is a true classic. Clean, balanced, and instantly recognizable. Full points for flagship beer. Beyond the classic 404 Lager, most beers were solid but not particularly standout. The dinosaur decor adds personality and identity. Industrial but lively, comfortably above average. Didn't order food, but the menu shows solid range and structure. Final score 77.8. Beer selection leans narrow, mostly lighter styles. Instant Crush is the standout. Full marks. The rest of the lineup sits solidly above average. Vibe is industrial with long benches and greenery. Decent, not destination level. Food is limited to occasional food trucks. Minimal support, 0.2. Final score, 63.3. 3 Taverns Brewery, Stout, Sour, Lager, IPA. All major style families are covered. Full points for variety. Yukio Rice Lager is clean and refreshing, a solid flagship. However, it can feel slightly inconsistent at times. While some lagers perform well, the sour program lacks precision and balance. Rustic wood interior, brick walls, open seating, strong community feel. Full marks. No in-house kitchen, so food scores 0. Final score, 61.1. Schulz Brewing Company beer selection is limited, mostly lighter lagers with no clearly defined flagship. Solid but fairly standard overall. Quality is above average for the style range offered. The vibe is outstanding, with a German castle aesthetic and frequent lively events. Food is a highlight. The German sausages are excellent and earn full marks. Final score, 66.7. Strong lineup across IPA, Lager, and Stout. Full style coverage. The flagship beer ESB stands out. Classic, balanced, and memorable. Overall beer quality, consistently above average across styles. Historic mansion feel plus the Dirty Jack's courtyard. One of the best atmospheres in Asheville. No in-house kitchen. Final score, 75.6. Burial Beer Company covers sour ales, IPAs, lagers, and darker styles. Multiple well-defined families with depth. Full points for variety. Their lineup rotates frequently, so there isn't one permanent flagship. However, the sour program consistently stands out and performs well. Across categories, quality is reliably above average. Clean execution, strong flavors, minimal risk when ordering. Dark, almost gothic funeral aesthetic. Immersive and unmistakably burial. Full points for atmosphere. Burial offers a real food lineup, enough to cover the basics and improve the visit. Final score, 85.6. Sound plus Fury Brewery and kitchen-wide range of styles, but only a few options within each category. No clear, identity-defining flagship. Solid beers, but nothing truly signature. Overall beer quality, consistently good across styles. Reliable, well-executed, and above average. Vibe full marks. The decor is immersive and thoughtfully designed. One of the strongest atmosphere experiences. Food is above average bar kitchen. Pizza is decent, pairs well with beer but not a standout. Final score, 75.6. The selection is relatively limited with fewer style families represented. Rockaway IPA stands out and earns full marks. It's clearly the defining beer. The rest of the lineup is solid, but mostly middle of the road. The space feels fairly minimal and somewhat bare bones, which lowers the overall atmosphere score. No food program available. Final score 57.8. Treehouse Brewing Company, primarily known for New England IPA, but also offers a strong lineup of lagers, stouts, and other styles. Depth across multiple categories. Julius is iconic and consistently excellent. Full points. Execution is polished across the board. Quality is reliably strong. Spacious, well-designed interior with a refined modern brewery feel. Limited to a small food truck setup, minimal food program. Final score 85.6. Primarily lager-focused, but with a well-rounded lineup that extends beyond just light styles. Both the Blood Orange Wheat and their flagship lager are standout. Full marks for flagship beer. Overall beer quality is consistently solid across the board. The vibe leans industrial yet polished, with live bands at times, full score for atmosphere. Food is a major strength here. Beer hall wings, pizza, and especially the sausages are must orders. Full marks for food. Final score 83.3. Harpoon Brewery, more streamlined compared to modern craft specialists. Core styles dominate with less exploratory range. Harpoon IPA remains a classic, crisp, balanced, and historically important. A standout within the traditional American IPA category. Overall beer quality solid, dependable, above average. Comfortable taproom energy with an industrial edge, casual and easygoing. Simple bar food offerings, functional and pairs well enough with beer but not a culinary highlight. Final score 66.7. Red Barn Brewing, a respectable spread of styles despite a smaller tap list. Not a massive selection, but enough range to avoid feeling repetitive. No singular identity-defining beer. Instead, the strength lies in balance. Several solid, well-made options rather than one dominant standout. The vibe is true Vermont countryside energy. Wood interior, farm surroundings, relaxed pace. Food is basic but functional. Wood-fired pizzas and simple staples that pair naturally with beer. Final score 73.3. American Flatbread. There are several style families, but total tap count is limited. Good range, not much depth. No clear signature beer, nothing iconic, but overall execution is solid. Consistent and dependable across styles. Safe ordering, above average. The highlight. Brick arches, warm lighting, polished interior. Strong sense of place. Pizza focused. Good pairing. Upper mid-tier, not standout. Final score 74.4. Beer variety focuses on IPAs, especially hazy styles. Solid range. The flagship New England IPA stands out. Juicy, well-balanced, and above average. Overall quality is consistent and dependable. Most beers land in the good to very good range without major misses. Vibe is excellent. Brick walls, curated artwork, plants, and warm lighting create a polished, modern craft atmosphere. Easy place to stay a while. Food is basic bar fare, small plates, simple menu. Fine for pairing. Final score 74.4. Guinness primarily focused on stout. A few variations available, but overall selection is limited. No need to debate, Guinness Draft is the icon. Smooth, creamy, and reliably classic. Overall beer quality, consistent and solid across the board. Industrial modern space with barrels, steel, and clean design. Immersive and polished. Better than typical bar food, but not destination level. Final score 76.7. Jailbreak Brewing Company. Beer variety is strong. IPAs, lagers, and multiple ale styles well represented. No clear flagship, but the lineup is balanced and consistently solid. Malt forward profile overall very drinkable. Vibe is excellent. Polished industrial design with greenery accents. Food is above average, and the dry aged steak option is a big plus. Final score 88.9. Here's the final ranking for Season 1, covering breweries across the U.S. East Coast. If you're short on time, start with the top 4 breweries. They represent the strongest overall experiences this season. Next season, FoamVoyage will cover breweries across the Central, Mountain, and Pacific time zones, extending all the way to Alaska and Hawaii. Subscribe for more beer breweries across the USA. Season 2 starts soon.